Welcome back, guys. Today we're going to go over how we can make custom armor and elytra using name dependencies. However, there is one quick thing I'll mention beforehand. This does not work when you are looking on the outside of yourself. So in the item form, we can change it, but as soon as you put it on, the only way to change it is via commands, which I'll go over how we can do that as well, but just know that with just using a resource pack, you cannot change the name and make it a different wearable item because this is a different component. You'll have to use a data pack as well to enable it as well, unless you want to use some sort of mods. But how we can do this, I'll go over that. Alright, once we are in the resource pack, let's go ahead and go back to Assets, Minecraft. It's the same thing as the other ones. We're looking at the items information. And we're going to look at elytra or any type of armor we want to use. And all we need to have is our component of custom name here, and then our cases. And this just checks to see when we have a different name. And then it'll just look for this model, which is item skulk wings. And if we go back to the resource pack, we go to models, item, and we go to skulk wings. We open that up, and then this just references where our texture is of the elytra. Now I went ahead and found an example of someone else making the elytra with the custom names, and it changes it and the way that they do it. So we go ahead and take a look at this person. We got creator, this guy right here. He went ahead and made a resource pack with all these different custom elytras where if you name them, it'll change it and take it there. If you want, I can leave this in the description, and you guys can take a look at that. I'll go over kind of how this one works over in a second. Let's go ahead and take a look at his information. So if we go ahead and check it out, over in his resource pack, it's really more of it's a data pack. So we have data instead of assets. So this is just a data pack. And so then we have our function and advancements. They have inventory change, and this is just go ahead and take a look to see once you're wearing the entity, or once you're wearing the custom item, that it just checks and it changes the components, because it has the equipable component is the big thing that makes it change when you're wearing it versus like when it's in your hand. When it's in your hand, it's the item model component, and so you need to manually change it with a data pack in order to change it when you're wearing it. Same thing with armor. Unfortunately, Mojang has not added a way to do this via just a resource pack. And that'll do it for today.